Alright, I don't have a stand for you right now, but the customer said had a friend of a friend put this unit in. It's a York 2.5 ton. Last year it worked fine. This year freezes up. So let's get into the coil. Let's get into the coil and see what we got. Oh, she's let's see what we got here. I know I got some refrigerant in the system because she says it does cool. I thought it was a micro channel at first. Honestly, I don't even know how much refrigerant I have in the system. I'm just doing some preliminary checks here before I go outside. Let me scan this coil and we'll go from there. One thing I know, especially on carriers, that the A part of the coil should be over there. I didn't even know York had these coils. And this, it's not blocked. It's good. There's airflow there, but it's supposed to be all the way over. It's supposed to be this way. That's the way you usually mount them. I should have got a coil that was wide enough and blocked it off at the top, but it is what it is. Let me get the cover back on it. We'll go outside and start it up. Alright, I checked the filter. That seems to be okay. Got airflow. It's probably doesn't feel cold at all. Let's go out there and look at the condenser. Let's see what kind of charge we got in this thing. I took the condenser fan off and checked for a leak back there, and I didn't have anything that I could see. She got pressure. She got some pressure. Could be looking in the wrong direction, so we gotta piston coil down there. So we're gonna have to do a target superheat. Let me get some screws back in. Kind of pressure we got. Let's see. 410A. Turn them on. Got enough refrigerant in there, it looks to be. And no. 252. New. But yeah, look, that microchannel is dirty. So let's get that washed out, and then we'll look at her head pressure. But I know she's low on charge. So we got to do a target superheat on this one because it's a fixed orifice. We got a 61 wet bulb. I already had to put like 2 pounds in this thing. I cannot find the leak. We got a micro channel out here and an aluminum one in there. So let's get this thing charged up. So at least she's got cooling, and then we can, I don't know, maybe add dye to the system? Not sure. So I'm 80 out here. So target superheat, configure measurements. Oops, wrong cancel. Configure measurement. So I'm going with 80. Probably 81. And 61 on the wet bulb. Done. Okay. So we're calling for 9.7 superheat. Sprayed the coil off, and it's been running for 15 minutes so far. So we'll let this thing run a little. Charge it up. I'm gonna leave it right there. I think I got it right on the dot, I think. It's gonna be close. But I can't find a leak, that's the problem. Maybe it was never charged right. I don't know. First time on this call. Well, when you don't have any kind of baseline or any kind of history on a unit, especially when it's new and a friend of a friend installed it, she said it worked okay last year, I don't know. I'm not going to dive too far into it due to the fact is I don't know if it was ever charged right. I don't know if she's telling me the truth. I'm not saying she's a liar. I'm not saying any customers are liars, but you got the occasional customer that won't tell you the proper information. So I don't know, especially that unit was about 2 pounds low, especially when the unit's 2 pounds low. It's like you're like, was this thing ever commissioned right? Was it ever charged right? I don't know. It is a little funky with having that N-shaped coil, or whatever they want to call it. The A should be all the way over to the other side instead of the N, or the offshoot coil, being all the way over to the other side. It just gets better airflow. It should have been a bigger coil. I don't know why it wasn't a bigger coil, but it is what it is. It works. But I did not find anything in the evaporator. I did not find anything in the condenser. I popped the condenser fan off, still nothing. Got my detector in there. I couldn't see anything in the micro channels on the outside. But I told her, I go, if it happens again, if it starts freezing up again, give us a call back. Instead of calling whoever installed it, call us. But at least now I have a baseline and I know it's charged spot on. I ended up with, I was recorded 9.7, I think? 9.7 on the superheat, and I walked out of there with like 10.3. It was pretty freaking close. And you don't really have to, you got to get it within 3 degrees, plus or minus 3 degrees. So, I mean, if you're spot on, you're good to go. The thing ran for about 20 minutes, so we're doing okay. But like I said, I didn't have no baseline. All I have is her telling me it ran okay last year, and I don't even know when it was installed. It could have been installed like last September, and it barely ran. I don't know. I don't have any kind of history. But if we go back and it's low, then that's when I'll start diving a little deeper, because I'm not going to waste my time now if I don't find anything obvious. If I go back, obviously, yeah, I got to figure out the issue, but some of the stuff is you're chasing your tail when you have no history. So I think that's it for this one, and you guys know what you need to do. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.